Hi everybody, Elirra here. So I know I'm supposed to be taking a break, and I still am, but the Angelic Warden came into the test realm, and of course I had to get on and check it out and show you guys a little bit early what it's like. So I'm going to do a full showcase on it because I may not be doing one on Saturday. I may be too busy, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I cannot show stats. The devs have told us specifically not to show the stats, so I'm not able to do that. So I'd like to go ahead and apologize in advance if you can hear any of my puppies in the background going on, because right now they are eating and sometimes they get to whining whenever they're done. So sorry if you hear that in the background. Let's go ahead and get started. There's not a whole lot of information on the wiki yet, so I'm just going to go with what we have and with what I have experienced in the test realm. So the Angelic Warden is a flying carnivore. The creature behavior states that the Angelic Wardens are calm and collected. When an Angelic Warden finds another one of their species to be with, they will bond for life. The Angelic Warden couples will have one offspring in a lifetime and will nurture that child for as long as it needs and wants to. The Angelic Warden is the creature of Opera Legion. Angelic Warden observes the world through Opera Legion's eyes. Angelic Wardens can actually eat from their tail. Their tail also has a snake-like tongue, which heightens their senses, being aware of almost everything around them. Now, eating from their tail is not reflected in the game mechanics, but that's just part of the canon. The orb Angelic Wardens hold is said to hold the fate, future, and end of every Sonarian, working like a magic crystal ball. It also has the ability to bring life and a lot more. The appearance. The Angelic Warden is a tall, slim, bipedal creature with an overall elegant design. It has a mid-sized neck with a longer torso, legs, and tail. It does not appear to have a face, appearing to instead have a round, mask-like structure which opens vertically to reveal pointed teeth. Above the seam, where the mask splits, it has a single eye. On the sides of its head are two pairs of small wings, as well as a large semicircular decoration that loops over its head, giving the appearance of a halo. The sides of the Angelic Warden's halo is lined with small eyes. Along the back of its neck is a fluffy mane, and floating above its shoulders are sharp, semicircular decorations with small eyes lining them, reminiscent of the Angel Warden's halo. The Angelic Warden has two sets of feathered wings. One small pair sits higher on its back, and a much larger pair sits lower on its back. It has slender arms, which grow thicker towards the forearms, and it appears to have thick, three-fingered hands, possibly including a thumb, with long curved claws. Its legs are slender and end in a small blunt point. The creature's rump has a large tuft of fur and a pair of small wings tucked on the side. Two more small wings line the tail towards the base, and the tail ends with a round tip. The tail tip resembles the Angelic Warden's mask in that it shares a similar pattern, and it can split open vertically to reveal sharp teeth. Along the Angelic Warden's body, there are several eye patterns that can be seen. The pattern features an open eye with a spiky outline resembling a star. This pattern can be seen floating on the creature's shoulders. Its larger pair of wings, where it appears twice, its outer thigh, where it also appears twice, and lining the near tip of its tail, where it also appears twice, presumably on either side of its tail. I didn't notice any gender dimorphism, but it doesn't mean it's not there. So the wiki doesn't have a whole lot on the abilities, but I did see that it has bleed defense, which again, guys, may change. I do know there's an action ability. I hit Q and it did do something. I'm just not sure what. If you guys know what it does, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I just didn't see anything in the dev feed, so I'm not sure. If you do not need an explanation of bleed defense, go ahead and skip to this time. Bleed defense is a passive ability that allows creatures to resist the effects of bleed. It is percentage based. For example, if an attacker deals 5 bleed per hit and the receiver has 60% bleed defense, then the receiver gets only 2 of that 5 bleed. If a creature's bleed defense is 100%, then they're immune to bleed done by melee direct attacks once fully grown. This ability is gained gradually as the creature ages. That is, a creature with 100% bleed defense will have some fraction of bleed defense while growing, being such fraction bigger as it grows. A little trivia. The concept is by Undiri in the Creatures of Sonaria Discord. It's inspired by biblically accurate angels like seraphims and thrones, snakes, armor, Greek architecture, and soft colors. The Angelic Warden is the first warden to have wings. It is also the second warden to be bipedal, the first being the Gara Warden. So let's go ahead and take a look at the animations and the calls. Sit. And I'm going to give you guys a lot of time to look at these because I know that this is a pretty intricate creature and everybody wants to look. Lay. Aggro. Sorry about the fog, guys. And I'm pressed for time, so I'm not able to wait. I love this aggro. I think it's really great. And cower. Next, let's hear the calls. Broadcast. Friendly. Aggro. And talk. So that is it for my little showcase. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're kind to one another, and every now and then I will pop in and do videos as I'm able to, but for the most part I'm taking a break, so I will see you guys whenever I see you. Have a great day. Bye.